Right, one of the things, now that it looks like the Aboriginal people are in charge, well done. How shall we celebrate this glorious victory? Maybe just one drink. Maybe just one. Maybe just one drink, eh? Maybe just one drink. No, fuck you. We should have 2 drinks. We should have 2 drinks to celebrate. We've got plenty to do, but we'll start tomorrow. Let's have a drink. Let's celebrate this glorious day. The day where that fucking hideous Union Jack was removed and sent on horseback back to that devilish fucking island. Yeah? We'll just have a fucking drink to fucking celebrate. And then we'll fucking start doing all the work. Just like we always do. We're always doing the work, you know. Fuck. Yeah, brother, I know what you're talking about, brother. I'm always doing all the work, cuz I've done so much work, blood. I fucking can't believe the work that I do every day. You know, I went down, I had to go, the fucking ATM there was not open, I had to go to the next one. That's 2 blocks more I had to walk this morning to get that money there out of that damn machine. Cars, get all that food. Yeah, look, I know what you're talking about, man. I fucking landed here 45 years ago, right? I've been here in fucking Australia for 45 years, and I fucking built the place with me bare hands, you know? And this fucking Holmes West house that I live in, do you know what they said to me the other day? They said, hey, you haven't cleaned your windows. And I said, fuck off. I went, fuck off, you fucking English. You fucking killed all our people. Yeah, you kill them every day with all your murdering, all your murdering of all the fucking Irish. I was speaking to a bloke down the pub the other day, and he was slurring a bit, but I still could understand what he was talking about. And he said that the English are fucked, and I said, yeah, fuck the English, you fuckers, and we all fucking then had another couple of drinks, and then we fucking went home, and he fucking punched me bitch fucking missus in the face. She fucking, because she didn't have any fucking dinner ready, and I just fucking punched her right in the face, you know. And she should fucking thank her lucky stars, because that fella she was with before, he was fucking, I heard he was English, you know. And then I fucking punched her again to remember who she belongs to. Yeah. Yeah, brother, that's the only way, brother. You just gotta fucking, the way we do, what you used to go in the bush, if there was a bitch that fucked up, man, we just fucking whack her in the fucking back like that. Whack! Like that. That's called Aboriginal law. Lore, Aboriginal law, cuz. Them bitches fuck up, we just fucking smack them in a fucking stick like that. We come up, sneak up behind them, and then fucking bang! And then there all the blokes have a go. And that kept them in check. Yeah? My granddad told me that. And he wandered up, he owns that fucking tree down there on the line. The one that has that big fucking scar on it. Yeah. That's where my great-granddad, so he made me, on that fucking rock there. After she got that bitchin' fucking slap like that, and she got a full lap. No, that done birthed me. Oh, that sounds a whole lot like how my granddad told me about exactly how I was born as well. Like the best story that I ever heard was like my granddad, he would get so drunk. I know he was back in horse times where there was just horses, and he would sit on the horse and kind of pass out from all the drinking, and then the horse would take him home, and that horse was English. That was an English horse that took him home. So I've heard that we're all going home. It's a new home. its fucking new home, because this flag can get fucked. You know, the Union Jack's gone, and we're all going as well. Fucking up the rye, you buzzers! Up the fucking rye, you buzzards! We're going to USA! 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 The one thing I would ask, as you leave, I'm going to just save that for a souvenir. I would ask that you take some Aboriginal people with you. A sufficient amount of them. To expand their knowledge and their horizons. And prepare them for the hefty fights that they have in their near future to defend their land. We've got vultures of all kinds of description. We've got all those people in the World Trade Center, those business people, all those bankers that just want to strip every little drop from the Aboriginal people. So when the Irish, and you know who you are, not all Irish, just the ones that you know who you are, you're going to be taking a bunch of Aboriginals, like a big, happy Invasion Day family. And as you arrive in the United States and are welcomed with open arms, as per the plaque laid down by the French on the Statue of Liberty, please introduce the Americans to the traditional owners of Australia, the representatives that are there to learn in this beautiful free colony. So perhaps one day they can return and be able to have the appropriate tools to be able to negotiate on proper terms with the English, with the United Kingdom, on proper legal terms. And I have full faith. I've seen them thrive under the support that we offer them. Countless individuals, resounding examples that I'm sure their families into the future will be extremely proud of. And I'm also proud to protect their traditional knowledge, not to fill their head with Roman Catholic beliefs, but to embrace their traditional knowledge while preparing them for the battles ahead, using our civilized system and not the ancient ways of the stick and of violence. It's going to be a culture shock for a lot of them, but considering how much they have loved the American culture, I'm sure they will be welcomed with open arms. And with that Martin Luther King ideal of all men are created equal. And I bet you didn't think, to all those little Aboriginal boys out there that have been doing it tough in extremely difficult conditions, you have an amazing weight on your shoulders to bridge a culture spanning 60,000 years. Right from Alice Springs, from the depths of Alice Springs, from out of the bush, with all the traditional knowledge and the traditional abilities to see the world as it truly is, and to bridge that all the way to the Empire State Building in New York is going to be a magnificent display of hands across the ocean, projected all across the world. Now, there's one thing we ask, being that we are English and we're kind of negotiating this migration, this beautiful liberation moment. What we do to our friends is we give them a little bit of shit. And that's what the beginning of this was about. Irish people do indeed drink too much. Everybody knows it. And they are violent. And they do indeed quite often beat their wives. And so that's why I make a joke about it, because it's known everywhere. You'll find the same jokes being told in the United States and in Ireland itself. So there's no hard feelings. And the same goes to the Aboriginal people. Now in this liberation moment, where we are accepting your terms, and so now you have been welcomed in to our country, and in our country we give each other shit all the time, and we give ourselves shit. Like, I'm wearing a little dress. I don't know what that's about. I've got to figure that out. Yeah, I'm wearing a little dress, and sometimes I put makeup on. I'm not really a girl. I just kind of like it. I've always kind of liked it a little bit, but I like being a man as well. So it's weird, you know what I mean? You can give me as much. Look at these little legs. Look at my tiny little, and this is something you'll understand. Look at these tiny little ankles. It's appropriate that I live in a place called Gin Gin, which means 2 spears. I got 2 little beanpole legs. Look at me little beanpoles of chicken. I've heard it all, so it's fine. I've got thick skin. Thick skin, mainly around here as well, especially after what those bloody Maoris did to me. Don't get me started on the Maoris, okay? Because they put the Irish to shame with the old wife beating. Holy shit. Maybe they thought I was their wife. I would have just got them eggs if they had asked. I know where my bread's buttered. I would have said, listen, folks, I'll go and get some fucking eggs. Just don't kick me on the ground here. Fucking cave my skull in, please. But they didn't even ask. I've heard they're a bit like that. Yeah. So, what a day. What a glorious day. I'm celebrating Tasmanian Independence Day today. It's a wonderful day. It's always been independent. We told you not to put that other fucking point on that star. We said, hey, hang on a second. We said, hang on, bloody minute you get the fuck out of our country. We're not joining you. Bernard, I think his name was Bernard. And as my great-granddad, he said, oh, fuck off, we've got a good thing going down here. We don't want to be bloody part of your fucking shitfest. You know, we sent all the Aboriginals away peacefully. We bought the thing. We bought it fair and square. We said, listen, folks, if you all clear off, we'll give you all these shiny things, most of them being machetes, and then they gathered off onto the island and, well, they killed a lot of the mainland Aboriginals because they were far more fierce. Tasmanian Aboriginals were the most fierce of all Aboriginals, and anyone who still maintains Tasmanian Aboriginal blood in them knows this. Yeah, so we sent them from Port Arthur on ships. I'm sure it's written down somewhere. My grandfather told his father, his grandfather told his father, that we sent them on ships to the mainland, yes, to help out the other English who were trying to conquer the land. We did it peacefully. We bought it with machetes. It's firmly, there's a log somewhere in the library of either Hobart or of, I don't know, England. It's terribly difficult to go and find it. If you do wish for me to go and find it, I shall go pull it out and I will show you the bloody proof. But anyway, happy Tasmanian Independence Day. As we also remember Holocaust. There's so many days. So many days. My phone is literally leaning on like a Anzac Day. That's another one. It's like a candle that an ornament my mum bought off Temu. It's got poppies on it. Yeah, Anzac Day. It's just so many days to remember. You've got to have a calendar. You blokes didn't have calendars. Well, the Irish did. Yeah, but they couldn't read the fucking thing. It was all blurry. What fucking date? I don't know, man. Doesn't matter. That'll do. That'll do for today. Yeah, you got to have thick skin to be in this game of life. And if there's one piece of advice I could tell you to improve your lot in life, it is replace the drink with water and never hit your wife.